going to need, so you have the option, dumbbells or a resistance band with handles. And if you don't have either, that's okay too. I'll show you how to modify the move with no equipment, or else you can just hold anything that has weight to it, like a soup can or something like that. So just like anything in your hands with weight. And then also, we're going to be using the bench for some moves. Your bench can be like a step stool, your bench can be a step, or you can modify with pretty much nothing on your mat, all right? So let me start the music and then we can go ahead and get started. So just go ahead and jog it out. So just make sure you keep a tight core for the entire workout. Just think everything is a core move. All right. So our total body conditioning classes, Monday and Wednesday, they're very strength-based. So don't worry about steps or calories or anything like that. We just build muscle because that's going to really boost our metabolism. And then go a little side to side with your boxer shuffle. Nice. And then let's go ahead and roll out our shoulders. I feel a little soreness from Monday and Tuesday's workouts. Roll that back. Good. Just make sure you're keeping that tight core. Nice. All right. And then we're just going to go ahead and roll out our hips. So go ahead and point your toe when you're doing this. Really try to get your leg up and around. Nice. All right. Let's go for one more set. And then take your feet out nice and wide parallel. So we're actually going to single rock side to side. Just give yourself a nice big stretch on each side. Keep your chin up, your back really flat here. And then again, keep your feet parallel. If you have a tiny bit of turnout with your toes like I do, it's okay, let it go. But we don't plie position. Let's come on over here and hold. You can come on down and reach. Bring that back up. Come on over to the other side and hold. Take it down and reach. Bring that back up. Let's repeat that. Bring it over. Reach. Up. Bring it over. Reach. Up. Come center. Open up. Take it down. Open up. Take it down. One more. And then what I want you to do is bring your feet in a little bit closer. Just bring your hands to the sides. Reach and reach. Nice squat down, reach it up. Nice squat down, reach it up. Squat it down, reach it up, hand heart center, and then come back into a little pulsing squat here. Nice, we're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, move your feet again, give yourself some huggers. Again, keep that core nice and tight. Good, we're here for 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, so go ahead and grab a quick sip of water. We're going to get into the first set. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to try to be as efficient as possible. So what that means is we're going to be working multiple muscle groups. I'm going to keep the music pretty loud, so we'll lower it a little bit because my furnace keeps going on. It's pretty loud. All right. All right, our first move, you have the option to use a band, dumbbell, or nothing. All right, where we're going to be going is we're going to be going into a side lunge, okay? So we're going to be here. I moved over a little bit to give myself some space. Lunging to the side. That means this leg bends, this leg stays straight, and then I pop it up. Okay, but I want to be pretty efficient here, so I'm going to throw a shoulder move in with it. So I'm going to grab a dumbbell. My dumbbell is going to start low, and I'll show you what to do with the band or nothing. Okay, my dumbbell's gonna start low. I just have my hand into my leg. I'm gonna bring that with it. And when I come up, I'm gonna do a half clean. So now I take this and I turn it, okay? So I'm here, and I'm gonna press it. And I'm gonna roll it down. I'm gonna do a half clean, and I'm gonna press it to the top. If you are working on bands, I know it takes me a minute to go over this, but that's okay, because we'll be here for a while. Then step on this. This foot's gonna stay planted. So step on the band with this and hold it in this hand. All right, you're gonna come over. You're gonna bring the hand with it. When you come up, you're gonna bring it to your shoulder, and you're going to press. Bring your hand over and press. It goes on the inside of my arm. You can bring it on the outside of your arm, wherever's comfortable. If you don't have a band or a dumbbell, you're just gonna bring your hands heart center. You're gonna take it over, and you're gonna reach. You're gonna take it over, and you're gonna reach, okay? Or hold your soup cans. You know, the ones that have been in your closet for like 10 years and you don't know why you still have them? I have those. Okay, ready? Set yourself up. I have a 12-pound dumbbell. Okay, grab the weight that works for you. Lighten it or make it heavy if you need to. 3, 2, and go. Lunge, clean, press. 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 If it's feeling a little too light, just keep going, and then you'll get to get a heavier dumbbell on the next set. Or maybe you're using the band and it feels a little light, so then on the next set, you'll just work your foot over a little bit more, because your foot controls the resistance. And if you have very light band, you can hold 2 handles in the hand and just wrap the band around your foot. Give me one more. And rest. Okay, so unless that was too heavy, keep the same weight for the other hand, because we want symmetry. We're going to go the other way. So try to set up the same resistance or the same weight. Okay, and then on the next set, we'll have the option to add weight. 3, 2, and go. Lunge, clean, press. Lunge, clean, press. Lunge, clean, press. So if you're wondering what your other hand should be doing right now, doesn't matter, okay? It's just doing whatever is natural to be able to balance. So just kind of let it hang out. Clean, press. Lunge, clean, press. Lunge, clean, press. Keep breathing. You've got this. Let's go for one more. And rest. That was fun. All right, so if you need water, grab water. Give yourself a second before you start the next set. You don't have to jump right into it, okay? You can always give yourself a couple of seconds. All right. And if you don't have weights and you just thought of something that you can use, great. If you have a kettlebell, you can actually do this with a kettlebell too, all right? Just make sure you don't have a watch there. So lunge, flip it around, and press it up, okay? So lots of different options. I'm gonna increase weight. So I'm gonna grab a 15. I'm gonna kick my battle out of the way. All right, okay, same thing. We're gonna increase weight option to just take your foot, move it over a little bit on that band to increase the weight, or like I said, wrap it around your foot and put 2 handles in one hand if you have a lighter band. All right, or you're just doing that reach if you don't have equipment, or just lift anything. 3, 2, and go. Lunge, clean, 10, lunge, clean, 9, lunge, clean, 8, lunge, clean, 7, lunge, clean, 6, lunge, clean, 5, lunge, clean, 4, lunge, clean, 3, lunge, clean, 2, lunge, clean, 1, and rest. Bringing it over. Take a second. Ready? Taking the other way. Again, remember the leg, the foot that's planted, has the knee stays straight. Don't turn it into a squat. Just a side lunge. 3, 2, and go. Lunge, clean, 10. Lunge, clean, 9. Lunge, clean, 8. Lunge, clean, 7. Lunge, clean, 6. Lunge, clean, 5. Lunge, clean, 4. Lunge, clean, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. So what I'm going to do, I want to go up and wait, but not sure how many I can do with a heavier weight. So what I do is I prepare for a drop set. I grab my 20, so I go a little heavier, but then I keep my 15 or my 10 or whatever it is that's lighter ready to go. So if I need to finish the set with a lighter weight, I can do that. Or maybe you're just getting fatigued, you just drop the weight and you just go into that push without any weight. So I'm going to bring my 15 in the center. I'm going to bring my 20 into my hand. Ready? You give yourself space. Set 3, 3, 2, and go. Lunge, clean, 10. Lunge, clean, 9. Lunge, clean, 8. Lunge, clean, 7. Lunge, clean, 6. Lunge, clean, 5. Lunge, clean, 4. Lunge, clean, feeling heavy, 3. Lunge, clean, 2. Lunge, clean, 1. Woo! All right. Made it through with the 20. So that means I got to make it through on the other side, but it's okay if I don't. You usually have a stronger side. So if you make it through on one side, but you have to drop on the other, that's fine, okay? We all have a stronger side and a side that's a little bit weaker, which is okay. So what I always suggest, I know you're probably just aligned with me to what I'm doing, if you're doing your own workout or if I cue it, always start with your weaker side if you want perfect symmetry, because then you'll just match it with your stronger side. Ready? All right. Take it to the other side. Last time here. 3, 2, and go. Lunge, clean, 10. Lunge, clean, 9. Lunge, clean, 8. Lunge, clean, 7. Lunge, clean, 6. Lunge, clean, 5. Lunge, clean. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right. Setting that down. All right, shake it out. Get some water. If you're the type of person that doesn't like to drink during the workout, then just kind of like go into a little light jog when I'm taking the water breaks. I have to stay very hydrated. It's just how my body works. My husband's the opposite. We have to put electrolytes in water for him to drink before he works out, because if he drinks a lot while he's working out, he doesn't feel good. So we're all a little bit different. All right. So we're going to go into little abductor work right here and glute work. All right. So you have two options. If you're working with a dumbbell, you're going to bring a single dumbbell or 2 light dumbbells to goblet position. So 2 light dumbbells, you would just push your hands together. And we're going to sit low. I'm going to move over. We're going to do some walking squats, okay? If you have Versa loops, you can wrap your legs Or if you're working on a resistance band, this is amazing. This is actually my favorite way to do this. Either with the Versaloops or this. Step on the band, put this in right here, cross the band, and then pull them up. Or you can wrap your hands to create more resistance, and you're gonna walk fighting against the band. Okay, I'm actually gonna do it this way because I love this. So if you have a band, grab your band. Again, step on it and cross. Pull them up and then sit down in that chair position, okay? So your booties pop out. So when you're walking, you look like this. All right, ready? Or dumbbell heart center, or wrap your legs with a Versaloop. Here we go. 3, 2, and go. Walk, walk, walk. As much space as you can go. I can take about 3 or 4 steps until I'm out of space. So don't worry about taking the same amount of steps as me. I'm in a pretty narrow area. Woo, this burns. Again, if you're with the weight, you're sitting low and you're doing those walking squats. If you're with the band, you're on fire with me. And rest. Oh. All right. Let's burn. Okay, I'm gonna do the next one with dumbbells. Oh. And again, you can always do both. You can always have a dumbbell with a Versaloop because that is like amazing right there. All right, I'm gonna grab a 20. I'm gonna bring it heart center, goblet position. Set 2, bands or weight. Sit low. 3, 2, and go. Nice tight core. Take up as much space as you have. I can take 3 steps. You can walk across the room if you can. Just make sure that you even it out and do the same in both directions. Or else you'll have like one amazing glute and one that's jealous. Stay low, don't come up. Woo! Keep stepping on that band. One more set, unless you're just like burning because you're using a band, then you can stop. And rest. Woo! All right, those are good. Love those. Shake it out, shake it out. We have another set. Weight. Again, if you have 2 lighter weights, that's okay. I should have showed you before, I mentioned it, but you just squeeze them together. So you're in a goblet position. I'm gonna go back to bands because it's amazing. Such a good move. All right, set up. I'm gonna step, step, cross, or remember dumbbell heart center. 3, 2, and go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Woo! 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. Woo! These are burning. 3. 1, 2, 3, and rest. I think those hurt from Pilates from yesterday because we did so much glutes. Okay. All right. So we are gonna come on up. We are gonna work our triceps for a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna give you a couple of options. All right. Option 1, you are going to take your band. You're gonna wrap your hands. We're gonna be doing some kickbacks. All right, so I grab the handles and I wrap my hands. Then I'm gonna take one hand, I'm gonna hold it against my heart. I'm gonna come into a little bit of a lunging position. And I'm gonna kick back. I'm gonna squeeze back into that tricep. And then when I wanna switch, I squeeze back into my other tricep. So my hands are already set up. So again, bands, grab your handles, and then wrap your hands to create the perfect amount of resistance. Dumbbell, grab your dumbbell. All right, so you're gonna be doing a kickback. If you don't have any equipment, you have two options. One, sit in a chair position and pop your hands up, okay? This will burn your shoulders and your triceps. Option two, come down here, push-up position, keep your hands close under your shoulders, go into your tricep push-up. You can do it modified, but keep your hips forward, not up here. In fact, you can actually burn your triceps really good in this position because you can bring your elbows down and you can squeeze up, bring your elbows down, and you can squeeze up. It's not necessarily a push-up, but it is a different tricep move. Okay, so our goal is to burn the triceps right now. I'm gonna grab a 15. If you're working on dumbbells, you're gonna be with me. If not, you're gonna go into that band position or push-ups or just pop your arms back in chair, okay? Hinge over, elbow up. So try to get as flat as possible if you have the dumbbell, or you're right here if you have the band. We're gonna kick back, 3, 2, and squeeze that back. 10, 9, we're going slow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I'm on a 15-pound dumbbell. You're doing what works for you. I have very strong triceps, so I can easily kick 15, 20, 25 pounds. I didn't start that way. I started with 5 pounds and 8 pounds. Okay, this is years in the making. All right, ready? Other side, switch your hands if you've got the band. Elbow up and kick it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, I'm going to switch to bands for the next one. Okay, again, remember you can be here, popping up. You can even take your hands in and out like this, okay, or you can be down in that push-up position. I'm going to go to bands here. Still going to do a kickback, grabbing my hands. Oh, the other thing is if you have a Versa loop. Ooh, hold on. 9,000 Versa loops in this basement and none in front of me right now. If you own these and you're struggling to find equipment right now, grab with one hand, put the other hand through, and push back. That is a good tricep move. We're going to do the exact same thing. All right, ready? Setting up. I'm going to test it. Okay, I'm good. All right, kick it back. 3, 2. You don't have to switch to bands. I just did. Use whatever you have. And go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're on a heavy dumbbell and you're still going to hit your 10, then keep going. Switch to the other side and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, shake that out, shake it out. Finish if you're still going. All right, at-home fitness is awesome because we get to be like really creative with the equipment that we're using. All right, we're gonna go through a third set. I'm gonna actually hit the ground and I'm gonna do a non-weighted version of triceps, okay? So if you're looking for different variations, you can join me down here. You can bring your mat over if you want. My mat's up there, I'm just gonna leave it because I have some ugly carpet. Okay, all right. So what I'm gonna do here is I have my tricep push up and I'm gonna press away, or remember, like I said before, you can just come down, press up, come down and press up and have your back nice and flat. All right, I'm gonna do the push-up variation. All right, okay, here we go. Set up for your kickbacks. 3, 2, and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, dropping to my knees to finish. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Yep, my triceps were fatigued from the first couple of sets there. So I was able to do a couple full, but then I switched to modified. But it didn't matter because I just still had my hips forward. I just took off a little body weight. Okay, switch sides. We're going to kick back on the other side or join me for tricep push-ups. I'll do the other variation. 3, 2, and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Again, that's not considered a push-up, okay? That is just a different variation of a tricep move that does not require any equipment. All right, so if somebody says do push-ups and you start dropping on your elbows like that, it's not a push-up. All right, how are we feeling? Good? All right. All right. So we are going to continue. We're going to actually switch back to legs right now. All right. For the next move, you have a couple of options. We're going to go into either a lunge or a Bulgarian split squat, depending upon your equipment. If you do have a bench or something that you can pop your leg up on, then go ahead and set that up. All right. It could be a coffee table. It could be a couch. It could be like your husband holding your leg. I don't care. It could be like anything. Look at my puppies. They do stuff everywhere for me. There's like a pile of a wood stick over there. Okay. They like to watch me lift. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our foot. We're going to stick it up on something behind us. We're going to take our body out nice and long. You can have your toe in or you can have the top of your foot. But we're going to actually hinge forward. Okay, so we're not up here. Ooh, I lost my balance because I looked. You have to get a focal point. You're hinging forward. Reach and bring it up. Reach and bring it up. All right. We're going to add weight to the next set, but for the first set, we're going to go with no weight. If you don't have anything to prop your foot up on or you're just not ready, that's okay. You're just going to come into a nice deep lunging position. You're going to go down and you're going to squeeze up and you're going to come all the way up into like a pyramid position, which means this leg is going to straighten. So you're in like a triangle pyramid position. You're going to bend your knee and then you're going to straighten. You're going to bend your knee and then you're going to straighten. This back leg is going to stay nice and straight. So you're not like this because we're hinged forward. It's that front, my voice is leaving me. It's that front leg that's going to bend and straighten, okay? So, with or without bench step, you can use a stool. You can use anything. You can go to a step in your house. All right? Take your foot up or don't. Lunge forward. 3, 2, and go down and up. Woo. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. All of that weight is in your front leg. Your back leg is on vacation. Leave it. Keep breathing. Keep that foot flat, okay? So that front foot, the one that has the weight right now, make sure all of your foot is on the ground. Don't get up on your toe to feel like you're going lower. Good. Give me 2 more. 1 more. And rest. That burns. Okay, so we're going to take it to the other side, but give yourself a second. Woo! This bird. Yeah, I like it. All right, again, keep yourself low and forward. The whole point is putting your weight over the front foot. We do have another variation of a Bulgarian split squat where you're up. Okay, we're just not doing that today. So if that's your comfort zone, get out of it and lean forward. So you have to get the focal point. So I can't look at you. I've got to look down there at something. 3, switch legs. 2, and go. Bend and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Shake it out, shake it out. All right, so we have the option to add weight or not. If you are adding weight, you can hold a dumbbell in both hands, or if you're going with one single dumbbell, which is what I prefer with this move, one single dumbbell really gives yourself a nice core move because you have to offset it with balance. The hand that has the weight is the leg that's in the front. Don't cross leg to hand. So the dumbbell is going to run right next to your foot. You can hold 2 if you'd like. Okay, if you have lighter, you want to go 2. If you have heavier, you can go 1. If all you have is a band, that's okay. All right. Take the band, right? You're going to make a loop to shorten it out. And then you're going to step on where it crisscrosses. And then you're going to have both handles right here. Okay. And then you're going to lunge and you're going to pull. You're going to lunge. You're going to pull. So when you make a loop and you step on the crisscross, that is where your resistance is. That's how you create more or less resistance. If I just go like this and go like this, I'm never going to have any sort of resistance. So option for band, option for a weight. I'm going to go for a 15. I'm just going to go for a single. 1 foot up, 1 foot out. The side that has front foot is the side left leg, left hand. I'm going to reverse to you. Okay, hinge forward. 3, 2, and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This arm, again, just hangs out, does whatever it wants. Switch hands, switch feet, with or without the bench, step chair, step stool, person, whatever your foot's up on. Okay, ready? 3, 2, and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right. Shake it out, shake it out. And you don't need a lot of equipment to get fit. This is like, I treated myself. Okay? I started with a large balance ball and 2 sets of dumbbells. That was my equipment. I used the balance ball as my weight bench, and I had a set of 5s and a set of 10s, and a set of 30s that were my husband's from a million years ago that I could never lift until the last couple of years. All right, so again, I got in great shape with minimal equipment. You don't need a lot to make it work, okay? I found things to put my feet on. I made it work, and then I slowly built equipment, and then Santa bought me that. Okay. Ready? I went up in weight. I went to a 20. Again, you can have 2 weights. You can have 1 weight. You can have a band, or you can have no weight. Ready? Setting up. 3, 2, hinge forward, and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Actually, my next piece of equipment that I bought myself was a step and a resistance band, because the step also acts as a nice flat weight bench in addition to being able to raise your feet, in addition to step aerobics. So again, if you're just building your gym, the big balance ball, a step with risers, they're not very expensive. You can find them on Amazon. Dumbbells, bands, it's really what you need. All right, ready? 3, 2, and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, good. All right, we're gonna go for a fourth set. But the fourth set's gonna be no equipment at all. And we're actually even gonna take our foot off of the bench if your foot is up for the fourth set. We're gonna come into that long lunging position. We're gonna reach, and we're gonna bring our hands up to prayer into that pyramid triangle position. We're gonna go nice and slow here. Okay, set up, no equipment. 3, 2, and go. 10, 9, 8. You don't have to hit the ground. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! So one of the reasons we did that was just to work at actually a little bit of a stretch, a little flexibility, and of course some strength training. Take it to the other side. I'm just going to change direction, switch legs. Okay, hinge forward. 3, 2, and go. 10. I can't touch on this side because I tore my hamstring tendon about 2 years ago. I don't have full range of motion, but that doesn't mean I don't do the work. It just means that I go to my maximum, what it is for me now. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Nice. All right, shake it out, shake it out. Water if you need it, walk it off. Whew. Good. So I'm going to sit, and I'm going to give myself a little seated cat-cow. So you can do this sitting on the floor. You can do a regular cat-cow. So the reason I'm doing that is because we just use a lot of lower back for what we just did. So instead of waiting to stretch the muscle we just used, we can stretch it right now. If you don't have anything to sit on, then come back into a nice cactus and reach, cactus and reach. So I like to stretch as I'm going to avoid any issues later. All right, okay, let's go ahead and grab a quick sip of water. And then we're gonna hit some shoulders. For our shoulders, we're gonna take a front arm raise. Okay, do not go heavy on your weights right now. Start nice and light. Dumbbells, bands, and then I'll show you what you can do if you don't have equipment. All right, so weights are right here. Pulling it to the front. You're just taking it to shoulder height, okay? No more than shoulder height. So I don't know what it looks like in the video. Sometimes with the angle, it looks like I'm going a little bit higher, but just up to my shoulders. If you're working on a resistance band, step on the band with 1 foot or 2, and then you're just pulling up to the front if you need less resistance. Step on it with 1 foot, put your weight over the 1 foot, put a kickstand back, and pull up to shoulder height. You have a slight micro bend of your elbows the entire time. Do not lock out your arms like Frankenstein. No, don't do that, okay? All right. All right, so if you have no equipment and you can't get creative and like grab something that has weight, you don't need something that's very heavy. Like, here's a flashlight. I could like lift a flashlight. There's no batteries in it, so it's way lighter than I was expecting it to be. So the other option is if we want to work our shoulders right now when we have no equipment, you can flip over and you can go into a V-up push-up. Okay, what that looks like is this. You're going to take your hands, you're going to diamond them out like this. You're going to pike up. You're going to come down, you're going to bring your head down and up, and then you can always do this on your knees, and you're pushing up with your shoulders instead of your chest because you're leading upside down, essentially. All right, so if you have nothing to pull, then go ahead and do that. Okay, the other option is if all you have is a Ursulum. I know I talk a lot, but I want to make sure everyone's good. You can put this in your hands just like this, pull apart, and lift. Maybe you have 1 kettlebell, do 1 arm at a time. All right, lots of different options here. Okay, 3, 2, and pull. 10. 9, slight micro bend in your elbows. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, so you might notice today I'm doing 10s, okay, 3 by 10. That's not every workout, okay? It's like just kind of a typical workout. Just kind of pick those numbers for today for the moves that we're doing. There's a lot of different sets that I do to build muscle. If you always do the same thing all the time, you're going to kind of hit a little plateau. But for today's moves, they're moves we don't do too often. So I thought 3 by 10 was a really good way to start. Okay, I'm going to switch off to bands. I'm going to bring 2 feet on. Same thing. Bands or dumbbells, 3, 2, and raise. 10, 9. Create the resistance with your feet. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right. Option to go up and wait, option to move your feet around. If you saw, I was like moving my feet on the bands to try to like create a little bit more resistance as I was going. All right, we're gonna do this again. I'll see with bands, dumbbells, or upside down V-up push-ups. Those are fun. Okay, ready? 3, 2, and pull. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Yeah, nice. All right, shake that out. All right, we're going to go into a little bit of a different move. We're still going to work our shoulders. And if you've noticed today, we're doing legs and a lot of shoulders. Okay, we did hit some tricep before. So we're going to go into another shoulder move, but it's going to be a little bit weird. Okay, so I'll probably grab a different weight. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a variation of a kickback, but this is actually going to be working our shoulder back here. So I'm here. I'm not doing a side raise. I'm hitting back about 30 degrees from center. So I'm in a slight lunging position. So I'm not doing a side fly or a side raise. I'm coming back a little bit. So I'm coming to this corner right here. So what that's going to do is it's not going to just get into my shoulder. It's going to hit the back of my shoulder. All right. So don't start too heavy with these because it's a muscle that we might not use very often. So you don't know how much you can really lift with it until you try it out. Shoulders, like I tell people, are gym muscles. You don't walk around lifting things like that. Like, who does? So they're muscles that you specifically work in the gym. Resistance band, step on it with the front foot, grab it with the other handle, and pull back. Create that resistance with where you are holding it. All right, so what if you have no equipment? Try to find something to grab onto. This is not really a move that you can do too much with no equipment. So what you would be doing is you would be taking both hands and then you would just be doing a quick weightless fly to the back. So you're pulsing up, squeeze, 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 okay? So you're still gonna hit that same muscle. I don't have like a floor variation of that because you do not wanna put weight on your arm when it's back here. That'll cause an injury. All right, dumbbell, band, or double pulse back with no weight. 3, 2, and pull. 10, 9. So I'm scooping back. 8, 7. You'll feel it in your lat. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Again, you're going to feel this everywhere. You're going to feel it in the bottom back of your shoulder. You're going to feel it in your lat. You're like, wow, this is a delicious move. We hit a lot of muscles that we don't normally hit with it. 3, 2, and pull. 10, 9, scoop back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so we went through one set. So now you got an idea of how strong you are with that move. So create the resistance with your band or switch out to a different dumbbell. I'm just going to go from 8s to 10s. That's it, okay? Again, it's not a muscle that I work that often going in the same angle. So in order to not risk any injury, I stay light. So I'm going to go from an 8 just to a 10 and step on the foot, pull with the band, or switch to a heavier dumbbell, or you're just going to go to those quick flies that are back. 3, 2, and go. 10, 9, 8. Isn't it nice hitting this muscle? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. If you went heavier and you can't finish, that's okay. 2, 1. Remember, you can always go to a lighter weight, or you can just stop. All right, normally when I do progressive sets, drop sets, as I increase the weight, I decrease the reps. But right now, I'm just kind of trying to stick with that 3 by 10 for today. Okay, angle out, going back, 3, 2, and pull. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we have another set. 3 by 10s. Doing it again. I'm going to switch to my band. Okay, just so if you're doing this on the band and you want to make sure that your form is correct, I'm going to be with you this time. I'm going to test it out. All right, 3, 2, and pull. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So bands are a great way to be able to go up in resistance if you're not able to find more dumbbells for your at-home workouts. Because it's wherever you step on it. These are definitely available. I've found tons. I've given people links for tons of them. I know it's very hard to find dumbbells right now. Okay, ready? We're gonna hit that corner. 3, 2, and pull. 10, 9, 8. I'm gonna adjust my foot. 7. I wasn't feeling it enough. 6. I think I might have skipped a number. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow, those are awesome. All right, throwing that down, we're going to switch off to some core. So if you want to grab a sip of water, grab a sip of water. All right, so go to core. If you have a bench or a step and you want to sit on it, awesome. If not, you're going to put a mat on the floor. I'm going to pull my mat over so I can demo either variation. All right, you're going to take a weight. If you have a bench or a step or a box, whatever you're sitting on, you're going to be right here. Set that out in front. You're going to lean back. You're going to go up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. Okay, your feet are together. You're going to go up and over the weight. Okay, you can go tap, 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 tap. I want you leaning back. So grab onto the bench. If you don't have a bench and you're working on the floor, you can sit on a chair and do that too. But the only problem is you have to turn yourself to, you don't have the back of the chair behind you because you have to lean back to do it. You can totally do this on the floor. So you just sit here, you put your hands here to prop yourself, up and over, woo, up and over. This is harder. I'm going to do it this way. All right. So I like doing this. My perfect move is actually doing it on a step with 2 risers or 1 riser, where I'm sitting at about here. The bench actually makes it slightly easier. On the floor, the lowest position is going to be the hardest. Pick your, decide where you're going to be. Ready? I've got my dumbbell here. I have the dumbbell flat, okay? So I can just quickly take my legs up and over. Again, you can step and tap to modify. 3, 2, and go. And if you don't have a dumbbell, it doesn't matter. Put anything there. Put the remote control. Or just pretend there's something there. Or your water bottle. Up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right. Breathe, breathe, breathe. That was set 1. That means we have 2 more. All right, ready? Lean it back. If you're having back pain, then sit up and then just heel tap, heel tap, heel tap, okay? So you're still gonna engage your core, just not as much, okay? And it'll take out the back, okay? So if you're having back pain, do not continue a move if your back hurts, okay? Your back will continue to hurt and it'll take you out of the next couple of workouts. So anytime you have back pain while you're working out, lower back pain, not like sore because like the workout I did yesterday, but just because something's like tweaked, get out of the move, all right? I give you permission to stop. Okay, ready? Tight core, lean it back. 3, 2, and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Yeah, 10 is enough of those, right? All right, we're gonna do it again. We have a 3rd set. Again, come on up here if you're having back pain. Lean all the way back, do what you need to do. All right, here we go. 3rd set. Take it back, point your toes, squeeze everything. 3, 2, and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! And rest. All right, how are you feeling? Good? All right, awesome. Okay, we're gonna have a little bonus move here for our core. All right, so we are going to come back here where we were. Tuck, extend, extend, extend. So you're hitting out in the angles. If you need to drop your heels, drop your heels. If you can get your feet to float, get them to float. So start being squared off to the weight. My pants are falling. Square yourself off to the weight so you can hit both angles. Ready? Tuck in, extend, extend. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and collapse, rest, whatever. These are hard. All right. Give yourself a couple little seated cat-cows. That means bring your feet in, contract and relax. Woo! And then when you're ready, bring yourself up to standing. We're just gonna stretch. No more bonus moves. I promise. All right. Deep breath. Let it go. Deep breath. Let it go. One more. Deep breath. Let it go. Take your feet out nice and wide. We're going to stretch the same way we warmed up. Hands heart center. Stretch. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Always give yourself a nice long stretch at the end of the workout. Your body's warmer. It's ready to work on your range of motion at this time. Hold. Reach. Bring it back up. Switch. Reach. Up. Switch. Reach. up, switch, reach, up, switch. One more set. Reach, up, switch, reach, up. Come heart center. Okay, center it out. Open. Take it down. Let your toes go out for this one. If it's comfortable, you might just kind of want to stay. Breathe. One more. So we're pretty much stretching like every muscle at the same time when we do that. Bring your feet together. Take a deep breath and cactus back. Pull back. Really shine your heart. Reach up and tip over. We'll look up at your hand so it pulls your shoulder back. Nice. Bring that side up. Other side. Look up at that hand to get that shoulder back. Reach up. We're going to cactus, but this time we're going to really open our palms out. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Get into more of those muscles we worked. Reach up. Take it down. Okay, a couple little hip rolls. Just like when we started. 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath. And release. Woo, good job. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you're like really awake right now, ready, energized for your day. I will see you tonight at 6:30 p.m. We have a virtual Pilates. If you want to get in a nice stretch, glutes and core, then join me tonight at 6:30, or tomorrow morning we will be here for some cardio kickboxing. Same time, 5:30.